Welcome to Petty Details, where the crew gallivants down a tree-lined lane of conversation on all kinds of different subjects. Join the crew as they jump in the Wayback Machine in the quest for nuggets of knowledge. Our journey will allegedly drop some petty details on you that you didn't know you needed to know until now. Welcome to Petty Details. I am the Meg. We have Monica and Cam.
What's up?
Hello.
Yep. Like, subscribe, notifications.
Leave comments and suggestions.
Yep.
Follow us on X, Instagram, Facebook.
That's right. Yep.
And follow all of Cam's gang signs that he just threw.
Oh no.
Okay.
There were no
This is-
gang signs.
This is my only gang. This is my only
There you
gang
go.
sign.
Yep.
There you go.
The gang
I
of
like
love.
No.
Can we
As
start the
I
episode
throw up.
over?
Right, I'm like,
Uh,
so this one was actually suggested by you, Cam.
Oh,
Okay, some
Let's
of our best
go.
episodes have been suggestions, so yay.
Yeah. So it's about a very ambitious experiment. So have you heard of Biosphere 2?
Yes.
I have because I suggested it. I'm ready to know everything.
Okay. So if there's a Biosphere 2, there has to be a Biosphere 1, right? Well, there
course.
is, and it's called Earth.
One
We're
would think.
here.
So a biosphere is the surface, atmosphere, and hydrosphere of the Earth occupied by living organisms. So it's basically an ecosystem where life exists.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. But we're going to go in the Wayback Machine
Ooh.
to Russia in
Whoa!
1926.
There's
Whoa.
a Russian subplot.
Yes.
There's
You had no idea there were Russian
communism
ties.
is behind the biosphere too.
Kind of, yeah. All right. So there's this guy, Vladimir Verdsky. He writes a book called Biosphere, and
Okay.
he defines it as a sum of all living matter and its intersection with the Earth's systems.
Okay.
Okay.
So he said it was the connection between all living matter.
Right.
And this is a foundational and important scientific book because the connection hadn't been defined before. At least
Got
not
it.
in a scientific type book.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I love science. This is great.
But this leads to a couple of people, James Lovelock, who's an environmental scientist, and Lynn Margolis, who is a microbiologist, to come up with the, I think it's pronounced Gaia theory in the
Yeah.
1960s. So the Gaia theory states that Earth works as one living system. Plants, animals, rocks, etc. are all connected, and this is what makes the Earth suitable for life.
Okay.
So, a couple petty details here about Lovelock. He was working for NASA when he came up with the theory.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fun.
He also created a device that helped us understand global warming,
Okay.
which makes sense because he's all about this everything's
Right.
connected thing, right?
clearly we're not understanding well enough.
And he died at 103 years old on his birthday.
Holy crap.
Hey,
103? Good for
cool
him.
guys get to live longer.
Yep. Okay,
They
so
also don't look at explosions. That's what I hear.
yeah.
They walk away
Okay.
from him.
So all these ideas led to a project led by the Russian Academy of Sciences in 1972 called BIOS 3. And this was a controlled ecological life support system. The facility had 4 rooms, crew quarters, 2 greenhouses, and an algae room and about 17 cubic meters, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is about 18,298 square feet. That's what AI told me, so obviously it's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Healthy.
Okay. So if you're wondering why
I'd
they
sign up for
hadn't,
that so quickly, by the way. Someone's like,
Right.
you want to live in this like mini Earth? Yes.
yes.
Also, though, why
Yes.
do they have an entire room for algae?
Okay. Well, if you're
Why
wondering
not?
why that, the algae room was
Don't you?
designed.
I mean, duh, but
You
I want to know
should.
why they do.
You actually probably should. So
Hey,
it was
come on over. Come look at my algae room.
Right?
so it was designed for the algae to provide oxygen from carbon dioxide.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
Okay, so
big
this
producer
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
of
So
oxygen.
this project ran in three 2-month phases between 1972 and 73. Phase one was 2 crew members, and they grew wheat and veggies in 2 greenhouses. The
Okay.
Okay.
second phase was only one greenhouse containing wheat and veggies, and that was used, and the algae room was used. And then
Okay.
phase three, only veggies were grown, no wheat. So this project was considered a success because there were no illnesses, no mental health issues, no plant or algae deterioration.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
That is huge. Yeah.
So all of this inspires this guy named John Allen, who was an engineer, to design a new project with the money from an oil businessman, which is surprising to me,
Hmm.
named Ed Bass.
What there were
Okay.
that what's gonna happen is if this were to go well for them, they would just bury it, which is the reason why the oil company probably backed
Well,
it. But
you will see. So John Allen is an interesting dude. Couple petty details about John. He was a beat poet.
Okay.
I love that you paused in between the two because I imagined him immediately as a human beat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
And then
No.
you said poet and it made it
Yeah,
better.
think Black Beret kind of
Yeah,
poet. Yeah, exactly. And
fun.
he created a group called the Theater of All Possibilities. So this or may
Oh.
not sound like a cam or a cult, so beware.
Right.
There got berets, I'm in.
I mean, hear him out first. Hear him
I
out
love a good
first.
beret. If they're serving pickled beets, I eat those. I love them.
Okay, well, yeah,
Just
you
be sure
might,
to ask questions, okay?
yeah,
Just be sure
Why?
to ask
you
questions.
might actually join this one. So the Theater of All Possibilities is described as an artistic practice network and touring theater company.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'm in.
It was founded where all great cults are, California. Um,
Yep.
Heck yeah.
You're
specifically San
checking the
Fran.
boxes, Meg.
I
No,
know.
I'm playing.
If you
Specifically
say they
San
serve pizza,
Francisco.
he's in.
They might, yeah. So this
San
went in
Francisco?
San Francisco,
Okay.
1967.
Okay.
Ooh,
Now they relocated to a homestead called
okay.
Synergia Ranch near Santa Fe, New Mexico
Okay.
in 1969.
Nice.
So this is 130 acres that is leased to architectural quote enterprises
Okay.
Okay.
who work on agricultural programs, ecology stuff, wind, solar, but they also have art stuff like pottery. They do clothing, leather stuff
That
like
sounds very Santa
this.
Fe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get to live on a ranch and do
Yes.
art and
And
science.
science.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that I'm in.
Yeah. No, you're
Okay.
you're definitely
We're
joining this
we're
cult.
telling we're telling you you were born in the wrong decade.
Yeah.
Right. I should have no. I think God saved my life by putting me here because if I was back then,
Oh
I'd
yeah.
be in every you'd
Every
see
cult.
y'all would be talking about me now with some
Well,
other
that's
You'd
person.
true.
be jumping
You would
around
have
from cult to
Yeah.
cult.
They're
you
like
would have just
y'all
been
would
in
have a
every cult. That's true.
connection. It's like this odd fellow named Cameron just, was in
Found
every
his
pops up in
way
every
into
cult.
every cult.
That's right.
Every cult.
Yeah. All
Many, many
right.
cults.
So,
A cult
it
classic, if you will.
oh yeah,
Sorry.
you are a cult classic. It
Mhm.
was also said that, quote, the group worked with hold on. It collaborates from the sciences, technology, history, and ecology with the
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Institute of Ecotechnics as a partner organization on many projects.
Big
See,
Okay.
okay,
word.
yeah, it was hard for
Yeah.
me to get through that one. Okay.
It's a
You
lot
did
of big
that. You
words.
did. Everyone clap for Meg.
Okay,
Everyone at
so
home clap for
Yay.
Yay.
petty detail, John Allen's troop built a ship in 1975 and sailed around researching Earth's ecosystem for years.
Huh.
The
Nice.
guy who built the ship was a 19-year-old with no ship building experience.
Of course.
What?
Yeah.
Because he had the audacity and enough craziness to just
Yeah.
be like, "Yep, I can do this."
I
Mhm.
got you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And somehow
never
it
done
didn't
it before,
sink.
but
So,
how hard can it be?
The
right.
the the young Cam who wanted to be marine biologist is loving this right now.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
He's in it to win it. He's
Okay, so anyway, this group gets the idea that they want to try and build a biosphere with three goals: to
mm,
educate, to develop ecotechnology, and to learn how well an eco lab worked.
okay.
And
Nice.
this did end up getting twisted, surprise, surprise, by people who
Shocker.
said it was a project to see if humans could colonize Mars, but that wasn't really the main goal. They wanted to learn what they didn't know about having an ecosystem that is built almost from scratch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So John goes out looking for a space and he finds some land in Arizona. Petty
Okay.
As one
detail.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
There's a lot of
land,
land out there.
oh, yeah. The land was originally a ranch, and then
Mm.
it turned into a conference center in the 60s and 70s, mostly for Motorola and the University of Arizona.
Motorola?
A
That's
conference center?
crazy.
It's a
Weird, right?
ranch.
That's funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Space Biosphere Ventures buys this property in 1984. The planning and construction would take about 7 years, and the
Okay.
Okay.
building was started in 1987. And I'm saying building as in construction, not that this was a building, right?
Right.
The building of, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The construction of it. Yeah.
Construction, yes. So this was a massive facility. Are you
I
ready for
bet.
some numbers?
Let's do it.
The facility ended up being 3.14 acres with 7.2 million cubic feet inside on 40 acres of property.
Wait, how many acres was it?
It's so the whole site is 40 acres. The
Okay.
actual facility is 3.14.
I wonder if that was
Oh,
intentional.
I
because
don't
pi.
know. Pi,
Pi,
maybe.
yeah.
That's funny.
Math, science. I'm sorry. It's
It
3.14
abs
stood out and I was like,
honestly,
wait a
you might
second.
be right.
All right, so there were 6,500 windows,
Mm,
and there was a basement to hold the mechanical systems, like 26 air handlers to heat, cool, and remove particles.
yeah.
They also needed a machine to monitor the humidity and condense the water.
Right.
It has two generators in case of failure, and this facility is a legit biosphere. It has mangrove
Wow.
wetlands, a tropical forest, savanna grassland, a fog desert, and an ocean.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That really is.
You're putting me in a sandbox. I can do whatever I want.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm doing
Okay,
it.
Heck yeah.
so petty detail, the ocean was the source of table salt inside the facility.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I mean, might as well source it.
Yep.
Right.
And the ocean even had or has a coral reef and is 25 feet deep and 150 feet long. And the engineers
Whoa.
even created waves and a mild wind.
I
That's crazy,
This sounds amazing.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
right?
And the rainforest has a 25-foot waterfall.
Yes! I'm going down the
Whoa.
waterfall.
You're gonna
That's
love
so
this,
cool.
Ken. Are you ready? That's another
Yeah.
petty detail. The crew would snorkel in the ocean.
Yeah, they would. Heck yeah.
I'm in. I'm in.
Okay, so
You got me.
Also, all I can picture is Polly Shore for some reason right now.
yes, we'll get into that. Okay, so um, they were building the largest closed system ever. And in 1989, Biosphere 2 team members met with BIOS 3 scientists.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. And if all of this sounds expensive, it was. The original
Yeah.
budget was 30 million. The actual cost was 200 million.
Blah.
Holy. And this is private money from
Yeah,
this isn't
from the
like
oil guy.
government funded.
This is
Yeah.
from the oil guy.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But in 1991, four women and men called biospherians
Yes.
entered Biosphere 2 to live for 2 years unaided. Okay.
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 There were five Americans, two Brits, and one Belgian.
Okay. Sounds
Nice.
like a great time.
Right.
Now, they did have a couple of actual scientists, like a
Mm.
botanist, and they had a marine biologist. Um,
Nice.
but most of the crew was what they called straight scientists,
Boring.
and they were, well, they were all from John Allen's Theater of All Possibilities group.
Oh,
Wow.
All of them.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting
Yeah.
and kind of weird.
See why I told you it's kind of
There's
like a cult thing?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm still in. That's all I'm saying.
I want to talk about some of the supplies they did have and what life was like for the crew. So
Mm,
let's talk about some of the comforts they had.
Okay.
So the crew could call and email the outside world.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
They
Okay, that's
had,
good.
yeah, they had fridges and freezers,
Love it.
Okay.
food drying ovens, food processor, a blender, a microwave, a mixer, and an electric stove and oven.
Okay.
Everything you need.
Yeah, so
Right.
they got a legit kitchen.
Right.
Yeah.
They also had a farm, like farm processing machines, like a
Okay.
rice
Nice.
dehuller,
Huh.
um, an electric flour mill, and a threshing machine. Now, if you don't
Nice.
know what a threshing machine is, because I didn't, um,
Mm-mm.
it separates grain seed from the stalks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
makes
That's how you
sense.
get your wheat.
And
Wheel
if you look
wheated.
at it, because I didn't
Wheat.
know what it looked like either, it is kind of a terrifying looking machine.
It is. Yes.
No.
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 Threshers are
Okay, so petty
crazy.
detail here. 12 days after the crew went into Biosphere 2, the agricultural manager severed her finger in the threshing machine and had to be evacuated.
They need to have
Ugh.
warning signs.
Yeah.
Because they
So,
need to be trained on the machinery.
Right.
yeah, she's a street scientist, right?
Right.
Right.
Now she did come back into Biosphere 2, but there was a whole like brouhaha from the press because she came back with a bag. Now, the bag was filled with spare circuit boards and a planting plan for the rainforest,
Okay.
but the press thought it was like supplies so they could live. And you know how
Oh.
the press is. They ran with
Right.
Right.
the
I was
lies.
gonna say they're gonna run with the theory.
Yeah.
Okay, so almost the whole point of this project was to produce their own food.
Hmm.
They had pigs, goats, chickens, and fish.
Nice.
Petty detail, the girl pig did have a litter of seven piglets while inside.
Wow.
Nice. That's awesome.
Another petty detail, the goats were named Milky Way, Stardust, and Vision.
Oh.
Cute.
The pigs were Zazu and Quincy.
Oh,
And
Zazu.
one of the favorite chickens
Oh,
was named Mrs. Fruitcake.
yes. Yes. Love
Okay.
it.
But their diet was mainly vegetarian. The
Okay.
Hmm.
biosphere had 3,000 plant and animal species.
Whoa.
They had crops like rice, yams, wheat, carrots, bananas, tomatoes, beans, onions, and potatoes.
Nice.
Dang.
Okay. See, that's where I'm like, I don't know if I could go vegetarian for 2 years to participate in this like biological and advancement like thing. I think I could do it.
I think you could too.
But as
Yeah.
soon as I
Yeah.
get out, I'm ordering a steak
I want a burger
at the nearest,
immediately.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look snatched because
Oh yeah.
vegetarian for, yeah.
You're gonna
In the humid
super hot. You're
and
gonna look
Yeah.
you're gonna be more man-shaped than you
man
are right
shaped,
now.
yes. Yes, I will be man shaped. Mothman shaped.
Yeah.
God,
Uh,
you can tell which episodes we recorded all
yeah.
next to one
That's
another.
right. Okay, so none of the crew had really any farming experience.
Shocking.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
no, they're theater participants.
No, yeah. And then remember, we've got a botanist and a microbiologist.
Right,
So,
right. Sorry, I forgot about the scientists. My bad.
yeah.
Right.
But none of them are farming scientists.
Farmers, yeah,
Right.
Botanist is
farm,
like the closest one.
agricultural, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it takes a certain skill to be a farmer for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah.
So they found that farming was hard.
Shocked,
No,
shocked,
kidding.
Yep.
shocked.
Okay, so
And
first of all,
they're not even taking into account the U.S. economy in this,
oh no, no, no.
Right.
Yeah, they just have to feed themselves.
farming farming by itself is hard, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have to do it as a job and that's
Right.
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Have you watched Clarkson's Farm? It really like gave me a better
I have not.
idea of what shit they have to go through because
I can imagine.
I knew farming from country songs, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So
And I was raised by a dairy farmer, so
yeah,
I heard some stories growing
I'm
up.
sure you did.
My
Yep.
grandfather was a farmer. Yeah. It
Yeah.
was not in
It's
the
not
in
fun.
yeah, no.
Mm-mm.
They work their asses off. Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
for
So
sure.
shout out to the farmers. We love you.
Heck yeah. Absolutely love you guys.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
I'm doing the heart. There we go.
This well there's this
That's
one,
right.
which
Which
is
we
the
don't
new one,
like.
and this one is
I like
fun.
that one.
Stupid. That one's stupid.
Oh,
That one's, isn't that
you
one
I
Vietnamese or something
hope
like that?
I
I don't
hope
know.
we don't have any viewers from South Korea because you just
Is that
pissed
where
them
it's from?
Korean.
all off. Yes.
Korean, South Korea.
South
Thank you.
Korea.
Okay,
They
I'm
do
Vietnamese.
sorry,
it.
Where did I
Korea.
get
I take that
that?
back. I still don't understand it, but I take it
What do you
It's a
back.
mean you don't
I'm
little
understand
sorry.
it? It's a
it's a
heart.
heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you
okay.
do it correctly. Like I
Am I
Okay.
not
can't,
doing it
but
right?
yeah.
Oh wait,
No, you
maybe
are.
like that.
I can't do it correctly.
And then this one, I don't understand this one. I like this because like you're
I
using
like
your
that one
whole
too.
hand. This one, your fingers are getting in the way. My
Yeah.
thumb and
Yep,
my
it's this
pinky
one.
and my
Well,
ring
see, I think
finger.
that's where I had the problem with the other one that you were doing because I'm like, it just looks like a flower, like a long flower.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Now that we've gone on our tangent.
Ranking
That's right.
heart hand emotes. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so first of all, the temperatures would change to reflect seasons.
Oh,
So
that's
it
cool.
wasn't sunny and perfect all the time.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's okay.
Right.
I can deal
Um,
with it. I'll stay in the
and
tropical rainforest area
Area.
when it's
so
cold.
they figured out pretty quick that some of the crops were just too hard to grow and not worth it.
Yeah.
One of these was coffee, which
Oof.
Oh.
took 2 weeks to produce 1 cup.
Oh,
Yikes.
dang.
Yeah. Um, they also had trouble putting meals together because there was a lack of variety,
Right.
and some meal experiments were better than others.
Oh
Hey, you
no.
gotta get creative.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta look in your fridge and go, what do I want to taste?
Right.
And you just grab and then you add a certain amount.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so to make pizza, they had to, and this is where you might have a problem. They had to wait 4 months for the wheat, then wait for everything else to ripen for the sauce and the stuff
For a pizza?
for a pizza.
A pizza. 4
Question.
months.
Yes.
If this is another thing that came up. So I can understand goats for milk, chickens for eggs,
Hmm.
fish for fish. Are
Yeah.
they eating the fish? Or no, they're vegetarians.
Well, they're not all vegetarian. It's mostly vegetarian.
Okay. And then that's where the pig came in. There's no real reason for a pig besides eating it. Like you don't gain anything. You're not getting pig's milk. You're not getting
Well, but they
pig
could,
True.
eggs.
yeah. I guess they could eat some of the
Companion?
waste. I don't know.
Like a dog. You
I
say
don't
eat
know.
the
Yeah.
waste?
Yeah,
The
because the
pigs.
pigs would eat the waste.
Oh, I thought you were suggesting. I was like,
No.
that's crazy.
No.
Gross.
They're doing
Gross.
shrooms in the biosphere too. That's
No.
insane.
Okay.
Now I'm
That's
really
gross.
imagining Polly
That's-
Shore.
Right, yeah. Okay, so they tried to make wine and
mm.
beet whiskey, which was apparently disgusting, like
Oh, I
super
can just
gross.
about
Oh yeah, I
imagine.
could. Yeah.
They're not They need to be pickling things. If there's no southern people from there because they would
No.
be pickling stuff. You
They're
need
from
to pickle
California.
everything. Pickle onions,
Yeah.
pickle beets, pickle tomatoes. Do all of it.
The eggs.
Even pickled tomatoes.
The
Okay. Oh
eggs.
yeah, the eggs. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so petty detail here. Like I said, some crops were harder to grow than others. So they ate a lot of carrots and sweet potatoes, but it
Nice.
did make them look a little orange.
That's what I was going to say. The
Yeah. The
keratin
carrots in
will.
it. Yeah, gonna make them look a little
Yeah.
jaundiced.
Okay, but this made them hungry all the time.
I bet there's
Yeah.
not a lot of protein in their diet.
No, and they found that
The
they
word jaundice
focused.
will always crack me up, and I don't know why. It's so good.
I was wondering what
Anyone
set you
who
off.
has sorry to anyone. There's a whole like sorry to anyone who has jaundice, but God, that's a funny word to me. I
Yeah.
apologize.
We're offending everybody in this episode,
Yeah.
Yep,
so
yep, yep.
Left, right, and center. It's fine. It's
yep,
petty details. Welcome
that's
aboard.
right. Yep. If you're not offended yet, just wait.
Get ready.
Hey, just keep watching.
We are
Hold
equal
on to your
opportunity
chairs,
offenders.
Yeah.
offenders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so they found that they had to focus mostly on getting food,
hmm
which also made them lack energy to do everything that they needed to
Mm.
do.
Mm.
They just sent him
Um,
a couple Red Bulls.
Right.
give them
Yeah,
wings. So,
yeah.
like Mothman, yeah.
Oh my gosh, the
Okay.
connections.
So the crew lost between 10 to 20% of their body weight.
Holy
Whoa.
crap.
Okay.
What would be 10% of my body? Oh wow.
You know what? That's funny. I think it's the same percentage as they say for Ozempic, isn't it?
No, I have no idea.
On the
I don't know.
commercials. I think so. Anyway, um,
She
I'm
got
trying to
herself.
I'm trying to decide
Dude.
who I want to offend now.
Hey, spin the wheel.
She's like, I have options. I have
Spin,
options.
spin that
Yeah.
wheel. Move that bus.
Okay. All right. So anyway, um, but they had a lot to do all the time, right? Because we said farming is hard.
Yeah.
Plus, they had to clean their own water and maintain the facility, right?
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So some problems started even before the one lady severed her finger.
Okay.
So
Right.
only 24 hours after being sealed in, they found that the carbon dioxide levels rose to 45% higher than that of the outside.
Yeah.
They should have
Should
an
have closed
algae
it.
room.
Yeah.
Right.
Um, but it
Because
took
you just sent what? How many did you say? 12?
no 8.
Eight? You just sent out 8 producers of this into an area
Right.
with that is not accustomed to those 8 being in there.
Right.
Right.
So the production of it, you know, it's
Yeah.
gonna be you're producing a lot of carbon dioxide. The plants there aren't matching that yet. They're
Right.
not they're
Right.
not conditioned for that yet.
Yeah. So it took them a while to fix it. The crew started running out of air,
Yikes.
and
Terrifying.
yeah, and this went on for several months, where it felt like they were living on
Dang.
a 17,000-foot mountain.
Oh,
So on
Whoa.
top of
hard to
being,
breathe.
yeah, so on top of being
Yeah.
hungry and tired, they now had a hard time functioning because they couldn't breathe.
They're now living in
Yeah, because
Colorado.
low oxygen. Yeah.
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 They're living in Nepal.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so they did figure out why this had happened though.
Mm,
The soil had absorbed more oxygen than they anticipated.
yeah.
They also realized that the walls were built out of concrete, which contains calcium hydroxide.
Yeah.
CO2 and calcium hydroxide combine, making a calcium carbonate and water, which was sucking up some air.
Yep.
So they had to have oxygen pumped in from the outside for the rest of the project,
Right.
including pumping oxygen and installing a carbon dioxide scrubber. Staff did give them supplies like mouse traps, seeds, and vitamins twice a month.
Okay.
Okay. Mouse traps.
Yeah, we'll get to
Hey,
that. So,
Yeah.
fun game. A fun game. You never
Sure,
the
know.
sure.
okay, so the crew also wasn't allowed to have fires in the facility, obviously,
Darn. You
um,
lost
Clearly.
me.
or use chemical cleaning supplies and pesticides,
You'll
obviously,
pass out. Yeah.
Right.
right? Um, which
Always
was,
open the door if you're using ammonia in your bathroom,
Yeah.
please. People have passed out.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Turn the vent on, open the door.
yes.
PSA over.
Okay.
What? What?
I was wondering who cleans the bathroom with the door closed.
People.
Like I can see you closing the door to like get the floor
If
like
they don't want the
right
smell
there,
going
but
in through the whole house, people close the door. All I know is people have done it and they pass out because they have inhaled
Well,
ammonia
yeah.
okay.
for more than a couple minutes.
Okay. So
General
I now I
PSA.
offended everybody who
So
cleans with
sorry.
Right.
ammonia. Because
Cam,
now I'm like, what?
Cam's up on his soapbox.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
bad. I didn't mean to stop the whole thing. It was
Oh
supposed to
no,
be a
no,
You
short,
never do.
short 5-second PSA.
you're-
Didn't know it was a controversial take that some people close the doors when they clean their bathroom.
Okay, so anyway, moving on. The so remember they aren't allowed the pesticides either,
Right.
right.
Oh,
which was all good in theory, but they found that some insects dominated and ate crops. So
yeah.
some plant species choked out others, and this is where I'm out. And cockroaches, quote, reigned supreme.
They always
How
do.
did they get in the first place?
Okay, so they had brought in some insects with them.
Right.
Okay.
And I did not know this, so we're gonna go down a gross rabbit hole here. But four species of cockroaches was one of the insects that they brought
I
in
bet you they brought in
on
freaking
purpose.
mosquitoes too. Those should have
I don't
never
know
happened.
about that, but
Oof.
they were brought
Interesting.
in to recycle the organic matter.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
Now I
but
get it.
some normie cockroaches snuck in,
They
and
Yeah,
always do with
as
their
they
little
did,
luggage.
as
yeah,
one does.
and ants who quote exploded in crop threatening numbers.
Ah, gross. I hate ants. Ugh.
Great movie.
Yeah, great
Yeah,
movie. Yeah.
Terrible insect.
right.
Can't stand ants.
Okay, I'm about to give you bad dreams. So Cam, close your ears.
No, on the outside of the head.
So petty detail here. To try and control the cockroaches, they introduced a wasp that lays its eggs in the cockroach.
Yep.
But even
Yep.
that didn't work.
Dang. Well, that's
So yeah,
unfortunate.
you're just
Well,
combining two
yeah,
of the worst insects on Earth. Just
because
it sounds like a
cockroaches
recipe
are,
for trouble.
well, and cockroaches are going to survive the nuclear apocalypse. So, duh.
As
Well,
will
Right.
you
wasps,
cannot get
I'm
rid of,
sure. Yeah.
right. Well,
Yeah.
you can't get rid of them.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen? So I don't know how often it floods where you're at, but ants, if it floods, will
Yes,
float.
they do.
Hmm.
They will hold together
Oh, yeah, and
Hmm.
and
create a little
float
raft.
on the water.
Yep.
And I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I mean, great,
Survival.
great for you
Surv
guys. Great.
Now
Yeah.
But
I'm now I'm imagining the little cockroaches swimming through.
Right?
on their backs.
Yeah,
Hitching a
yeah,
ride.
exactly.
Ugh.
All right. So then you had the psychological things that happen when you're stuck with the same people for 2 years.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
First of all, people would come and see them like they were in a zoo.
Oh, shit.
So
See,
That's wild.
Jane
they
Good,
need a therapist as well as the
right?
scientists to
Yeah.
also be in
They
Yeah.
there.
need a street therapist in there.
Uh-huh.
So Jane Goodall even came to see,
Oh,
and one of the crew later said that she, quote, observed us like we were captive primates.
well, that's what Jane Goodall does.
Yeah, but
Right.
that was kind
And you
of,
kind of are,
yeah.
but okay.
Okay, so they ended up having two male-female couples. Okay.
Of course, over 2 years,
Right.
that's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
And after a
That's
while,
it.
yeah, that's it.
Still
So,
boring. Shake it up a
so
little.
after a while, they split
Give
into
us a little Love is
two.
Blind.
Ugh. Oh my God, that would be so bad if you're locked
If
in 2 years.
if
Right.
they if they did this today, it would be a Netflix series.
Oh, for
Oh
sure.
Are
yeah.
you kidding me? Yeah,
100%.
they're
Yep.
cashing in on that.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, so after a while, they split into two
Right.
opposing groups who wouldn't even talk to each other sometimes.
Oh, that's
Oh.
interesting.
So the main reason for the
Lord of the Flies
split,
style.
So the
Mm.
main reason for the split was arguments about how the project should be run.
Oh.
One lady said two of her best friends ended up in the other clique. Because remember,
Ugh.
these all
Oh,
come from the same
Right.
commune
yeah.
homestead thing.
Troop. Traveling theater troupe.
Yeah.
If there's anyone we won't offend, it's a cult.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so but a psychologist said, quote, they had an overarching purpose. So this
Mm.
is enough to drive cohesion and collaboration and problem solving despite deep chasms.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, petty detail, you're gonna love this, Cam. The show Big Brother was inspired by Biosphere 2.
Yay! That's incredible, actually.
That tracks, actually.
And
Yeah,
I on the next premiere of Big Brother, I will on the showing that I'm definitely gonna probably be at, I will drop that petty detail.
there you go. Okay, so after 2 years, all of the biospherians emerged to Biosphere 1. Now, some people thought this project was a failure because they had issues with injury, right? The
Hmm.
crew member
Yeah.
had to leave for a little bit. They had to pump in oxygen. But the leaders of Biosphere 2 thought it was a success because it had taught them valuable lessons.
That's what I'm yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Look at the positives of
Oh, for
right.
sure.
what you just did,
Right.
you
And
know?
he said we built it to find out what we didn't know, and they accomplished that. Because
Right.
remember at the
Yeah.
beginning, that's
Oh, they
exactly what
learned a
they
lot.
said.
Well, also
Yeah.
imagine you you're doing this on a smaller scale, which you're testing in a small scale because if let's say if were to this needed to happen or something like this had to happen, you don't want it to be your first test of
Right.
something
Oh God, no.
of
No.
actually putting it into practice.
Right.
No, you
Yeah.
never want to do that. So yeah, you
I
take
think it was a success.
Mm-hmm.
you learn from
Absolutely.
the stuff that went wrong and
Right.
you praise the stuff that went right, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so in March of 94, a second group was sent into Biosphere 2, but it ended up being like a total mess. First of
Oh,
all,
yikes.
two of the original crew broke in, and when they were arrested, they said they were trying to save the new crew from the dangers that they faced.
No!
Oh, they were
Netflix has to
jealous.
pick this up. I kid you not, the drama would be
Yes.
Oh
insane.
yeah.
And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think that the second crew was
Mm.
not from the theater of all possibilities.
Oh,
They didn't keep it in the
outsiders.
That's
cult.
what I think. Just a thought, not a
Right.
fact. Right.
Allegedly,
Exactly.
yeah.
Allegedly. Okay.
Supposedly.
Um, so all of the locks were changed and the data was locked down after this. Okay.
Okay.
Although allegedly a lot of data about Biosphere 2 has been quote misplaced.
Hmm. Mysteriously
Interesting.
misplaced.
Mm-hmm.
The sweeping under the rug I was talking about earlier.
That's right.
Right.
Okay, so 10% of the air was mixed with outside air and some upgrades were made. This is in the second crew, right?
Okay.
But the real problem was the relationship between Ed Bass, who gave them the money, and John
Mm-hmm.
Allen. They had a falling out. So
Oh,
Ed Bass ended up kicking John Allen out of the project,
Oh
which is
wow.
why I
oh,
think that the crew was not
Yeah.
possibility people.
right.
Um, and Ed Bass helicoptered in none other than Steve Bannon to make Biosphere 2 more commercial.
Okay.
Who is Steve Bannon? And
Um,
why does he sound familiar?
Right.
hold please, let me.
Did
Steve.
he?
I only have a couple words and none of them are good. Okay, so he,
Oh, yes, I know who
yeah,
that I yes, just seeing
okay,
his face, I know him.
yeah, okay,
I
you
know
got
of
this.
him.
Okay, so they're
Eesh.
trying to make it more commercial, right?
Hmm.
Um, but that didn't work,
Right.
and the crew only lasted 5 months.
Damn.
Oh.
Okay. Petty detail, the captain on the second mission ended up quitting because his wife, who was a project executive, was fired.
Oh,
Oh, well, she goes,
that'll
I
do
go.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
So see what I'm saying? Like this was a whole different deal in the second
Yeah, it
crew.
was.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened with Biosphere 2? Well, first of all, it inspired Monica the Polly
Biodome.
Shore. Yeah. And Stephen Baldwin, movie called Biodome in 1996. The story was two idiots get stuck in the biosphere on accident.
Uh-huh.
Um, Sadly, it doesn't have a great score on IMDb, only a 4.4 out of 10.
It's because they're
And
crazy.
Alec Baldwin told his brother that doing the movie would kill his career. Although,
Oof.
Mm,
I would argue that he was wrong. I mean, Steven didn't have a well-known career before this. Um,
true.
but he continued to work consistently until now.
Well, and I was
Mm.
gonna say he's probably one of the most consistent Baldwin brothers
Yeah.
as
Like
far as acting goes. Like
yeah.
he's yeah,
He's not in big
Mm.
things, but he's in everything.
right.
Right.
I'm probably gonna offend more people here. Okay, so so I love
Petty
this
Details
movie.
gets canceled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love this movie. I think it's great. I will watch it every time it
Biodome.
comes on. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So suck it, Alec, because you suck. Right.
Honestly, it was a good movie.
It was. Yeah.
It's classic Pauly
I've
Shore.
added it to my to watch
Yeah.
list.
You will
So
love it.
Oh, you will. You'll enjoy it.
Anyway, it was not filmed in Biosphere 2 though.
No.
oh,
Where was it
No,
filmed?
I don't know that, but not in
Huh.
somewhere
Biosphere
on
2.
Biosphere 1.
Yeah, somewhere there.
Right.
Okay. The Biosphere 2 crew also really didn't hate this experience. One said everything you did, you could see the impact of it.
Mm.
So they
That's
could
true.
see every day how everything was connected.
Yeah.
It's immediate cause and effect
Well, I
Right,
was gonna
which
happening
is
all
say,
around you.
is
Yeah.
exactly
yeah,
what they were trying to do.
short
Hmm.
term, immediate cause and effect, you immediately see the impact of your choices
Right,
Yep.
of, okay, we're gonna grow this crop, not this one.
right. Oh,
You
we're
see
gonna
the
bring in
immediate
wasps. Oh, that
impact.
didn't work.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe next time we don't introduce cockroaches,
Right.
you know.
Yep. And what are you doing with the pigs? We still want to know what they're doing.
Yeah,
He's
right.
curious.
Right. This is
We're
an
gonna say
animal
that they
farm.
were
There's an animal farm connection somewhere. The pigs are the leaders of the whole thing. They're the
talking to
funding.
Charlotte and stuff too, I'm sure. Okay. So a couple of the original crew said that they would go back in. They would do it again.
Oh,
And
nice.
some of the crew slash troop slash cult members still live on the compound in New Mexico. So, Cam,
What?
if
I
you
was
want to
gonna ask if that
join,
compound was even still there.
I
What
have
was
a
it called
flight
again?
to New Mexico.
Sinner
Fly
or
into
something.
Albuquerque, I'll drive you on up.
Oh, please.
No, because you'll leave me there, and then I'll be like, Monica.
I
It'd be like
won't.
someone calling their mom to pick them up. Monica,
Uh,
I
Come
don't like
get
to sleep
me.
over. I don't like to sleep over anymore. My tummy hurts. Please,
uh, okay.
Monica. They're being weird. They're talking to the pigs. I don't know what
Uh,
to do.
it's called Synergia Ranch.
Okay, like synergy, but
Yeah,
synergia.
yeah, basically. Um, okay, so the
It's a
facility,
retreat center.
there you go, Cam. There you go. You're gonna go retreat.
Relax.
Yeah,
Right. Synergia Ranch Retreat Center. That's what it's
yep.
called.
You're gonna do some
Interesting.
beat poetry, do some
Yep.
Hell yeah.
pottery, and
And
some
I'm gonna teach them
science.
how to pickle some beets.
Yes.
There you go.
Yep. There you go. Okay, so the Biosphere 2 facility is still going strong, actually. Um,
Hmm.
it changed hands a couple of times between 96 and 2003.
Hmm.
But then Columbia University took it over and built classrooms for their Earth Sciences
Oh.
systems program, Earth Systems
See.
Wow.
Science program. And Then the University of Arizona bought it in 2011 and still uses it.
In an
Wow.
alternate timeline, I'm there.
Yeah. Here's the surprising part though. Ed Bass still gives them money for it.
What?
Yeah. You thought he
Really?
was like a villain, and he may not be full villain.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Half villain Ed.
Yeah. There you
Not
Right.
go.
villain Todd, half villain
And
Ed.
Half
half
villain
villain
Ed.
Ed.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Cam. You can do an actual tour that is self-guided which is a 1 mile path through Biosphere 2. Tickets are only $27.
Sign me up, baby.
I actually
I
like legit want to go see it.
Right?
I'm getting
Same.
21 bucks back from my state taxes, and that's gonna go towards a Biosphere 2 trip.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So you can go and see it, Cam, and live your dream.
Petty details. Trip.
Road
That's all I'm
trip.
saying. Road trip to Biosphere 2. We make a video out of it.
That's
Oh,
right.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yes.
Guaranteed. Sponsored by Ed Bass.
Sponsored by
Hey,
Ed Bass, hopefully,
where are you
yes.
at, Ed?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep. Half villain Ed.
Half villain in.
And
So
if he sponsors, not villain Ed. Goes
not
right on
villain
the
Yeah,
Ed,
top with
yeah.
not villain Todd.
That's right. We will make you
exactly.
a shirt.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, so there you have it. It's the wild story of Biosphere 2.
That's
Biosphere 2.
I'm so glad that you found so many details about that because
Yes.
I just
It's
watched
epic.
a cute little video about it and it was amazing. It piqued my interest. So
Well,
Yeah,
there you go.
yes,
well, there you
It
go.
piqued
thank
your
you so
interest
much.
and sent Meg down a rabbit hole. We
It
love it.
did.
Yep,
It
yep,
did.
perfect.
All right. So stay petty.
Have fun on Biosphere
That's right.
1.
And remember,
Bye.
Take
everything is
care of
connected.
Biosphere 1.
Yes, and we're
Yes.
sorry if we offended you.
We are
Eh,
sorry. Mostly.
But if you laughed, we're not in trouble. That's right.
Exactly. That's the
Right.
rule.
right.
Nope, we're doing
Okay.
it
I
this way.
cannot do this.
I think you're flipping someone off, Meg. Don't do that. No, I'm just kidding.
Just turn
I'm
your
telling you,
hand around.
I can't
So
do
like
it.
you're just
Meg,
literally
do what
like
you did, but turn
this.
it. Yeah. Don't. There you go.
I can't,
No.
I
Girl,
No.
turn them.
you're
We're
making
sticking
hand
with this.
I'm
puppets.
just
We're sticking with this
love
one.
you.
She's gonna
Okay.
flip off the camera soon. We have to go.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.